I raise my hand and raise your family characters up. I'm faded.
Are you ready? Let's drill, Sergeant! Find that shit again! Let's drill, Sergeant! Grave horror, motherfucker! Select the hydro dam, then proceed to jump away like a fucking loon. Well done, dipshit. Okay. America! America!
Good morning, guys. We got comments on there or not? If the comments don't pop up on the stream, I'll try the laptop, but laptop been acting kind of funny lately.
That you're selling drugs and you try to launder money. You have to be super sophisticated about it.
Shh, that's the hardest part.
If you're making millions of dollars selling drugs, how do you have to own like laundromats or something.
Yeah, like you can't be like Pablo Escobar moving the money from the bottom to the top to rot like fruit. Like there's so many rats in there.
I was at a, this is the best way to describe this without giving anybody up. I was at a luxury automobile place. And this one gentleman came in who is in the rap game.
Sure.
And they had a large bag of money. They were looking at Lamborghinis. I wasn't looking at Lamborghinis. They were like, Joe Rogan, you do, she buy a Lamborghini. No. He sold them at this place. And this guy had a bag, and they were bringing out the the money counter, a money counting machine.
Yeah.
So you could,
Yeah, like
know,
Scarface.
Like Scarface.
Yeah.
Like this is how they were gonna buy a car.
That's fantastic.
I guess if you're in the rap game, that's how they like to buy cars.
Sure.
They like to just like throw a duffel bag full of cash and buy a car.
And then you're done. It's
Yeah.
like, no, I have to
That's
wait for the
mine.
wire to come through.
No, here you go.
I used to work with a business manager who used to work.
We got comments on the stream.
And she's like, oh, like
Top of the morning to
Can
you.
you set this up or some transfer? She's like, no, listen, you'll never make my job as hard as trying to get a Lamborghini dealer to open at midnight in Las Vegas, where the client wants to buy one.
Oh right,
Like-
somebody wins.
Yeah, there's something you
Hey,
say.
I want to buy a Lambo right now. Coked out of their fucking mind.
Yeah.
When you married, I'm gonna buy a Lambo.
Bright
They got
purple.
This. Who's
What up,
that?
what up, what up, right?
Future, he's a rapper. It's him more
Yeah.
than $1 million.
Future is very.
We don't
very
like no
popular.
tyranny
Yes,
around
sure.
here.
It looks like he's got some stray hundreds in that ring finger.
Yeah.
They're slipping through his fingers.
Do you
Like,
think he has,
how are they
he
not
has
in the
like
rap?
a fuckhole cut in the money?
Right, he's fucking that
To
money.
really-
Well, his pants are down very low, as you notice.
Could be.
Good point. Yeah, he might be might have a fleshlight impaled into that stack of cash. So he's got $1 million in cash.
How
Why
much
does he have that?
didn't Mike Tyson back in the height of his heavyweight reign? He used to carry like something like $20,000 on him at all times, or something insane.
That's normal, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's
For a rapper,
It-
20 grand is
That's
light
nothing.
money.
But I'm talking the '80s. But like,
Right.
I remember reading that in an article as a kid and being like, Christ. And I went through two thoughts. Isn't he afraid of getting robbed? Of course not.
Right.
Of course not.
Who's gonna rob Mike
rob
Tyson?
Mike Tyson? Like
Eventually,
he's
you
gonna
won't have
find
to-
you.
Unless you kill him,
Yeah, he's gonna
find you.
sit on you and punch your head until it's jelly.
What it says broke.
Yeah.
That was after 50 Cent filed for bankruptcy, right? Because like women were coming after him for child support. So he said he was bankrupt. But he also made hundreds of millions of dollars off of vitamin water.
Yeah, he made a killing with that vitamin water deal.
Yeah, he's got some weird bankruptcy thing.
It was child support. Is that what got him in the end?
And vodka.
'Cause he-
Vodka. No, I don't think it got him. I think
'Cause
he
he-
was avoiding it.
He never should have rapped, "Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. I'll write the check before the baby comes. Who the fuck cares?"
that
Like
what
he
he
said
said?
that. Says, I mean, you're setting yourself up
I
there.
guess he cares.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, after a while, when you don't have a hit record out in like a decade,
Right.
you're like, hey, this shit could dry up.
Yeah.
Like, maybe I need to go bankrupt and stop paying these ladies.
He's. Well, it's a cash-only business.
But 50 got bread though. It ain't just his music. 50 stopped rapping and started acting. He started a production company. He was in he's in a lot more movies than I can name. Like I started seeing a couple movies like that's 50 Cent. That's 50 Cent in that movie. That's 50 Cent. The last movie I watched was Den of Thieves. I watched that like early last year. It's 50 Cent in that shit. You know what I'm saying? I think he's like a producer or something of it. Most of the films he act in, he has money into it as executive producer or whatever. And then he did the TV show Power. That's like 7 seasons, 8 seasons. And he wasn't like a main character on there, kind of for a little while, but I mean he acted on there and then they killed 50 Cent character off. Like he don't even really need to do that shit. You know, acting and like 50 got money. I don't know what Joe Rogan's talking about. Like he went bankrupt. I never heard 50 filing for some bankruptcy clause or something. And he's not my favorite rapper. He's not in my top 10. 50 Cent, I wouldn't put him in my top 10. I respect him because shit, motherfucker come from nothing. I respect anybody, especially black man, who come from nothing and make it. And he's living the life he wants to live and can afford to live the life he wants to live. So I respect anybody in that aspect, but I'm not like a 50 Cent fanboy. I don't think 50 Cent would have to file for bankruptcy. Motherfucker got bread. He got, did he do a clothing line and like you said the vitamin water? He had the effing vodka. Effing vodka. That's funny. Instead of saying fucking, you just say effing vodka. And I don't know. So, 50 got bread.
all hidden.
I don't know what he did. Like, but the vitamin water thing isn't cash only. I don't know how.
I don't know how that
hundreds of
guy
millions of dollars
went
and then say
broke.
you're bankrupt. I
That's-
don't think he really is.
I think your theory is probably sound of him just
Yeah.
being like, yeah, I don't
I think it was literally because of that. Like, someone was trying to hit him up either for alimony or.
This was yesterday. So this is some new news that 50 Cent is, now I gotta look that up after this. 50 Cent
Child
files.
support. He was like, I got an idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna hire some financial wizards to work their sorcery.
Yeah. Dig a hole, bury it in the ground.
It is weird that people give people money. Like you break up and you go, okay, well now you got to give them money.
Mhm.
Like, I get it if you have a child to support, totally makes sense.
Right.
But like, if you dated someone for a couple of years and then you married them, and then while you're married you made $1 million, they didn't make anything.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, I want half that money. Like, what?
It's very strange.
We're not together anymore.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I want money.
Yeah.
I want money from you.
It's like, so are you going to do half my set on the
Yeah.
road from now on?
No.
So-
But I want you to support my lifestyle.
Oh.
I'm used to a certain lifestyle. That's another thing that gets me.
That's-
people used to a certain lifestyle.
The guy who Joan Collins, I don't know, 16th husband or something. I remember that was his thing in court. Like, Your Honor, my client has grown accustomed to a certain lifestyle, and that was all over the news. And it was just like, come on, dude.
Custom, like, you can't change. You cannot change.
Right.
There's no way you could live a middle class life anymore.
Mhm.
It's those days are done. Okay, it's
Yeah.
upward.
It's upward.
Only upward.
Well, you probably can't. You can't fly anything less than first class now, can you? Probably.
I float. Yeah.
A year old? Wow. But this was published yesterday, January the... Oh, 2 days ago. It was published on the 24th. But he's been saying that for over a year? He's bankrupt? 50. I can't believe that, bruh. Oh yeah, these are old. But it's saying, like, even the headlines are saying he paid something. 50 Cent ends bankruptcy case with $23 million payout, Rolling Stone. I'm not going to click on the article. 23 million, this right here says 50 Cent discharged from bankruptcy after paying $22 million in debt. 4 lessons for 50 Cent's bankruptcy case, National Bankruptcy Forum. Here's how 50 Cent went broke. $50 Cent admits in bankruptcy document that he never actually owned any Bitcoin. 50 Cent pays $22 million, gets bankruptcy case discharged.